Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a bench press day, but a quick reminder for those of you who watch these videos. Please remember to click like down below, be greatly appreciated. Alright, we started a new week in the wave, so we start with fives, right? Start with 85% training max, build to a heavy plus set. This phase, rotating back to boring but big. Now some people be like, why? I thought you really liked the other. Oh, I do, I love boring but strong. I think it's phenomenal. However, I don't need to get stronger right now. I need to keep trimming body fat, and I need to maintain 100% of my muscle and strength going into comp. I'm not going to peak for the first powerlifting meet of the year, and I want people to understand that. I am not worried about big numbers. I'm worried about making weight, keeping my body weight down, getting qualified, then hitting records. I want to be very, very, very clear. I have no intention of breaking records at qualifiers, other than maybe something like maybe a deadlift record, national record or something, because that's low-hanging fruit. Getting qualified for higher level meets is the priority, which means making weight. All right, I need to keep focusing conditioning, fat loss, recovery. Okay. Boring but big lets me do that without beating me up. I don't need to peak. I really don't. In fact, I'm going to make a video probably explaining bringing my training maxes down slightly because I can hit lower training maxes at comp and I'll be perfectly happy. But we got 6 reps there, and I believe off those percentages, that's the first time I've hit 6. So 267 for 6 on a close grip, all paused. Then we did 5 by 10 at 50. I'm probably going to run this wave at 50, 60, 70%. Okay, for the 10s. I'm only going to go 70 for a single week. So that's what I'm doing. The point is, I'm going to take training maxes down to 315, 495, 585. I know people are like, those are stupidly low training maxes for your squat and deadlift. I know they are. If I hit those in comp, I'm perfectly fine. At regionals, at a qualifier, I squat 500, pull 585, it's fine. Do you know why? It's way above the qualifying total. Way above the qualifying total for my age and weight. So the focus really needs to be walking in and making weight without getting injured. That needs to be the number one priority. That has to be my focus. So what do we do with supplemental work after this? Okay, we did 5 by 10, focusing on bar speed here. Pauses, control, staying tight, driving the bar up. Everything else is calisthenics. You know, and I've been doing the fat bar stuff, but the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, why am I sacrificing potential reps using the fat bar for everything? If I do pull-ups every single workout, my grip is going to keep getting stronger. If I do my peak sets, right, all my 5-3-1 sets on the deadlift without straps, my grip's going to improve. Let's just get really good at pull-ups. So I flipped over the fat bar, and instead of doing 5 sets of 8, I did 5 sets of 10 on wide grip pull-ups. Now, obviously, I can do more on things like chin-ups, but the whole point here for me is external rotation of the shoulder is what seems to save my shoulder. Every time I have had shoulder injuries, it's been internal rotation related, although dips seem to inflame it a little. All right? I can get good external rotation on a pull-up, particularly with a wide grip. Let's just get real strong at these. I'm going to do pull-ups, pull-ups, pull-ups. Tons of pull-ups, and just get real good at them. All right, and just try to knock out 50 every workout for now. Just get 5 by 10 and build these up. My weight vest is still shipping. I'm waiting. So what we're going to do, I'm going to use a weight vest eventually. I want to get good enough at all these calisthenics movements that I'll start weight vesting for all of them. Build it up over time. You know, people say silly stuff like, well, you can't get that much on those weight vests. All right, 42 pounds. All right. If I get to, even if I cut leaner, if I get to where I can do 20 pull-ups with 42-pound weight vest, that is insane. That is absolute elite pull-up strength at my sort of body weight. So who cares? Stop looking at calisthenics movements as strength exercises. They aren't. That's actually, I'm against that idea as a sport of maxing on these things for the most part. I mean, you could test your max, but it shouldn't be something you do regularly. Calisthenics are amazing for improving hypertrophy and athleticism, right? As secondary exercises. I'm going to do a lot of calisthenics stuff because it builds core, builds athleticism, moving your body through space. We work a lot of muscles. We can fill in a lot of weak links. The barbell movements are where we get our strength. That's the real builders. But calisthenics add a lot. So I'm going to do more and more of them. I'm going to do more and more of them. You know, and the main thing is a lot of extra core muscles get worked on a lot of these, and that's important because I'm putting a big focus on that. As I get leaner and leaner and leaner, my waist is getting smaller. You get less support. And this is something that's been noted in powerlifting. People say, oh, fat doesn't give support. Yeah, go tell that to the best powerlifting champions. The coaches all know this. As your waistline gets smaller, it does get weaker when you cut. So all this stuff that I'm doing, a lot of it is core. And we want everything. So I'm even going to mess with push-ups. You know, they help with the serratus and stuff like that. All right, let's just do these things. And I can pick movements and the volumes to work everything I need. Pull-ups hit certain things. I'm going to do inverted rows because it replaces the rows for any of the upper back rear delt. Phenomenal delt exercise, by the way. Look at the data. Don't try to say, oh, it's a row. No, go look at the data. Set your opinions to the side. All right, close grip push-ups. Yeah, I'm doing them on the barbell. Just did 3 sets of 20 because I don't normally do these. Builds pecs. Major tricep builder. Close grip push-ups hammer triceps. Super hard. I need more triceps for my close grip benching strength. Gives me another chest exercise, especially my overhead press day. Because I was going to mess with dips, but they mess with my shoulder. You know what? Push-ups are fine. And again, you do them against a bar. Go feet elevated if I need to as I get stronger. I've got a weight vest coming. Weight vest makes this stuff easy to do. So I'm going to get stronger at push-ups. And we've got a lot to work on. I don't normally do push-ups. Okay. I don't normally do them. So it's going to need some work. Just get strong at these. Get strong, stupidly strong at pull-ups. Do inverted rows up next. I just did 4 sets of 12. Actually, I ended up doing 14 on the last one to get 50 reps. Wider grip inverted rows after the push-ups. Again, this makes your chest and triceps. Why the inverted rows, though, again? Well, not just the core. All these exercises work core. Upper back. Some people said, oh, you're not getting enough rear delt and side delt or whatever, and doing all those pull-ups. And there's a degree of truth to that, except that I'm deadlifting for a lot of volume. Doing overhead pressing now. All right, inverted rows fix this, though. Some of the EMG data shows they hit the side delts real hard. Just body weight inverted rows, rear and side delt activation is enormous, especially if you go to a wider grip. And it's still a good lat exercise. Okay. But again, all these movements where I'm just moving my body. Glute ham raise is going to be a big priority. I think I'm going to mess with some goblet squats and stuff too. Again, just for the conditioning component. But we come over to all these high volumes of calisthenics. Again, filling in the weak links in my hypertrophy. Becoming more athletic and more conditioned. Again, shopping in my weight vest, doing sled drags, cardio in my weight vest. All brings conditioning up. We're going to keep working that, but the conditioning, work capacity need to come up. All right, this improves it. The barbell work handles the big strength. Handles the big strength and the strength gains. Everything else is hypertrophy. Let's just get thicker. And all these movements will make you thicker. Think of all the muscles involved. All right. You take my secondary exercises today, the whole upper body got worked. All of it. Every muscle in the upper body got enough stimulation to get hypertrophy. Every single muscle off the supplemental stuff. All of them. Okay, then we do the leg raises. Arguably the best core exercise for bringing up your squats. Hey, this will help improve my squat. I could do nothing but leg raises and squats, and my squat would probably keep going up. So we're going to do leg raises and pull-ups every workout, upper and lower days. Right? Well, technically they're movement pattern based. We have a bench, a squat, a press, and a deadlift day. Keep building my core, keep building work capacity. Hold on to the muscle that I have while I continue to cut. Walk into comp. If I have to, just hit my normal training maxes. Qualify, walk out, then build up for records, because then I won't have to cut anymore. The cut will be done. Then we can walk in and own. We can get real strong. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.